Hi everybody, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be a new Will I Buy It video. I post my Will I Buy It videos every single Wednesday where I'm talking about new makeup releases and letting you guys know if I will be buying them, why or why not, and a little bit about each of the products. Like I said, I do post these videos every single Wednesday. I do have a Will I Buy It playlist that I will leave linked down below. And in addition to my Wednesday videos, I also post on Thursdays, Sundays, and Mondays. So I really hope that you will consider hitting the subscribe button, becoming a part of the fam, getting notified, hopefully, when my videos go live. But I do always have lots to talk about in my Will I Buy It videos, so why don't we go ahead and get started. I got a couple tags on the new Dose of Colors highlighters. Dose of Colors has released a few new Supreme Glow highlighters in Royal Hotness, Dream On, Milk and Honey, Melanade, and Ice You Baby. They're cruelty-free, gluten-free, talc-free. They're $28 each, and they can be found at the Dose of Colors website. So, of course, I'm going to be passing over these because I keep mentioning how I went a little crazy with highlighters. I went to like highlight overload for a while there when all the companies were coming out with new highlighters, and I do not need any. I'm like on a highlighter no buy at this moment, and I've never still ordered from Dose of Colors. There's been so many times where I almost have because I really want to try out their liquid lipsticks. I almost bought some of their eyeshadow palettes, but I still just have not done it. And I don't think the first thing that I need from Dose of Colors is going to be highlighters, especially because I have so many highlighters right now, and I have so many that have become like absolute favorites that they're like all that I want to wear, and then I'm kind of forgetting about the other ones. Colors definitely do look fun, and there's like some pretty unique ones in there, like very bronzy, almost like orangey. Some of them look like holographic, pinks and yellows and pearl shades and all that fun stuff. So, I mean, they definitely look cool. $28 for one highlighter I think is pricey because I spent $35 on my Casey Holmes Pearl palette, and it was $35 for 3 highlights, and I used that sucker so much. I absolutely love that palette. So to spend $28 on one highlight, just a little too expensive right now, especially with my highlighter no buy. Need to think logically, need to be smart about my makeup purchases right now, especially after that VIB sale. My haul will be linked down below. But I'm definitely going to be passing over the Dose of Colors new highlighters, but let us know in the comments down below. Do you love Dose of Colors and you need to get all of their releases? Have you tried their highlighters at all? What do you think of them? Are you going to be picking up these new shades? Let us know in the comments down below. Alright, I got a lot of tags on this Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette, and I've actually been getting tagged for a while. I was just talking about Natasha Denona not too long ago about her Sculpt and Glow palette, I think is what it was. So I was trying to wait a little bit, but still people are still tagging me, asking me if I'm going to get her Sunset palette. It looks very gorgeous. So it's the Sunset palette. It is limited edition. It's $129. It will be available May 12th online at Beautylish and Sephora and in some select stores. Again, I'm reading from the Trend Mood Instagram. I typically try to always link her down below because I do read from her page a lot. I go to her Instagram like 20 million times a day to see what's going on. So I get a lot of my information from her, and sometimes I do have the photos from her, so she's always linked in the description box down below. I always recommend checking out her Instagram. So, no, like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know a lot of people love Natasha Denona and have amazing things to say about her eyeshadow palettes, but I just can't. I just can't spend $129 on an eyeshadow palette. I can't. I talked about the Lorac and Pirates of the Caribbean eyeshadow palette in a few Will I Buy It videos back, and it was $52, and I was like, I just want it so bad, but I don't know if I can pay $52. And I was super sweet because Lorac saw my video and sent me the collection, and I like cried tears of happiness. That's a very true story. I did cry tears of happiness, but also because I was like, oh my gosh, now I don't have to spend $52 because I was really gonna buy it. I was gonna use my Ulta points, but still, it's just a lot of money, guys, and I just can't do it. I mean, it looks so cool though. The swatches look gorgeous. It's called the Sunset palette, and I mean, the name, it definitely makes sense. The oranges and the yellows, kind of the burgundy shades. It looks gorgeous. It looks beautiful. I would love to have this palette. I would love to have a Natasha Denona palette. I would love to try it out and let you guys know, is it worth $129? But I don't got $129 to spend on an eyeshadow palette, okay? Like, I'm gearing up for another book release here, and that costs a lot of money. It's not cheap to put out books, guys. And then you turn around and sell them for $3. So, no, I'm gonna need to save my money. I know, I'm gonna need to save my money, but it looks gorgeous. You know, I'll have the photo inserted down here below. And like I said, I hear a lot of really good things about the Natasha eyeshadows. I like that they're in Sephora now. I like that she's being carried in there because I love the Sephora rewards and all that. I really do want to place an order with Beautylish sometime soon, maybe do a Beautylish haul, because I hear a lot of really good things about that site. And I know they have some brands on there that aren't carried in stores, but no, I can't do it. Guys, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna have to pass over the Sunset palette from Natasha Denona. It looks very gorgeous, would totally love to have it, but I just, no. For the price tag is just a big old no for me. But let us know in the comments down below, are you a huge Natasha Denona junkie? Have you tried her eyeshadow palettes? Are they worth the high price tags? Are you gonna get the Sunset palette? Like, are you so pumped for this one? Let us know in the comments down below. I would absolutely love to hear your feedback on this. You guys have no idea how much I love, like, how well my social media family seems to know me. It just, when I get tags and comments on things and we either have like an inside joke with one another, or you guys tag me on something and you're like, oh, it's because I know that you would love this, it gives me such a weird like feeling every single time that I'm like, oh my gosh, these people really do listen to me and they like remember things about me. Like, it's just like, it's really weird. It's a really weird feeling for me to describe, but it's just so cool. And it was just today, just like 20 minutes ago, I got a tag on Instagram because Sephora came out with one of their new Sephora Favorites collections. And I don't know if I've ever talked about a Sephora Favorites collection in a Will I Buy It video, and I don't know why, because I really love them. I do have a video running right now with a 2-person giveaway in there for the Sephora Favorites Give Me Some Nude Lips collection. They just came out with a new nude lip collection, so I do swatches of all of that, and then I have 2 extra ones that I'm giving away, so make sure to check that out. It'll be listed down below. I love the Sephora Favorites. I'm a big fan of them, and I realized like the tag just came in a couple minutes ago and I was like, oh my gosh, I should talk about these in a Will I Buy It video. Why have I never like thought of that? Also pre-filming, in case you guys are like on my Snapchat, you're like, wait a second, she was talking about that like last week. I am getting a wisdom tooth extracted, so I need to be pre-filming videos to make sure, just in case I'm super swollen or super in pain and don't want to talk or do my makeup or whatever. I'm trying to pre-film as much as I can, just in case I need to take a couple days off or more days off than I planned. So the day that I'm filming is the day that it was released, and this is the Sunkissed Glow Set, and I was super stoked to see this. So the Sunkissed Glow Set is $45 and it has 9 different items inside. 3 items are full size and 6 items are deluxe size. So inside you get the Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal, the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light, the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer Radiance, the Mark Beauty Highliner Gel Eye Crayon in Rococo, the Milk Makeup Liquid Strobe in Beam, Narcissus Lip Gloss in Orgasm, Tarte Cosmetics Brazilians Plus Self Tanner and Mitt, Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzer in Medium Deep, and Urban Decay's Iconic Eyeshadow in Half Baked. Are you kidding me? For $45? I'm like, what? I love the Sephora Favorites collections. They are always so freaking good. But I am all about like bronzers and highlighters like this. When someone said like, you know, I saw this and I thought of you, I was like, yes, I thought of me too. I believe there's the 3 full size. I'm like for sure that the Marc Jacobs highliner is, because I looked at the grams that is listed and it's the same because I already own 3. I want several more. I absolutely love them. I don't have the Rococo yet, so that makes me like super excited. I think it's the Tarte. I think their Tanner and the Mitt are full sized, and then I thought maybe like the Laura Mercier Foundation's Primer, maybe that one was the full size too, but I'm not for sure, and it doesn't list it on the Sephora site. Sometimes it says in there what's the full size, and it just dropped today, so there's no reviews yet or anything like that. But I will have it listed in the description box down below, because I'm sure by the time, because I'm filming so far in advance, I'm sure by the time this video goes live, I'll know for sure. So I will have it in the description box down below. Remember, everything is always in the description box. If there's ever anything I can't say in a Will I Buy It video, like prices or things like that, or launch dates, whatever, I have everything listed and linked in the description box. My makeup will always be in there, like outfit, accessories, anything like that. I always have all of that in the description box. But back to the Sephora Favorites set. This had me so excited. When I saw the tag come in and I went and looked it up, I immediately went on Sephora and was like, oh, Nelly. I have not bought it yet, because then I started, I was setting up my camera, getting ready, and I'm trying to decide if I should just buy one for myself. Should I buy a couple extras? I need to check it out. I need to look on eBay. I need to see what the cashback is for Sephora, but I'm super stoked about this one and I'm fairly confident I need it. I was gonna try to go on a no buy. I really was after the VIP sale, and then this came out and I'm like, Sephora, why are you playing with me? But the Marc Jacobs highlighter, that's like a $25 eyeliner pen, so that's super expensive. I wanted to try the Tarte Tanner, so that would be awesome. I've always wanted to try the Hourglass Ambient Lighting. I've talked about them in the past in Will I Buy It videos, and I've said I would like to try them, but they're just expensive. So this would be such an awesome way to be able to try it out. The Urban Decay eyeshadow I would love to try. I do have the Too Faced bronzer, and I do have this the Becca Opal. I have those, but the NARS lip gloss, I could try that too. And there was the Milk Makeup, oh, Liquid Strobe. Yeah, I would like to try that too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to get this. It just has so many things that I would absolutely love to try. That's what I really love about Sephora Favorites, is that you get to try a variety of different items and brands and see what you love. And a lot of times, especially with like the lip collections that they come out with, I try a lipstick that maybe I wouldn't necessarily have bought or tried out myself, and I realize that I love it, and then I go and buy full sizes and different colors and shades and things like that. So yeah, I think this set, I feel like it was like made for me. I need to get it, and I'm pretty darn excited about it. So that's the Sunkissed Glow set, $45 in the Sephora Favorites collection. I'll have it linked down below. Sometimes these can go out of stock, so I recommend if you do want to get it, make sure you pick it up. But yeah, I think I need that one. So the last item that I want to talk about, I've been getting so many tags and questions about, and I haven't really been wanting to chat about it yet because it's not releasing until September. So I don't really understand why there's like all these posts and promotions about it already and just chatter about it. I don't appreciate when brands release something 5 minutes before it goes on sale. And you know, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but not giving us enough time to like actually look into it. Do we need it? You know, have any sort of reviews about it or anything. But I also don't really understand what's going on with this Too Faced and Kandee Johnson collab. Like, it's coming out in September, but everyone keeps asking me about it. So I thought I would put it in here just to like throw it in here, but I'll probably try to chat about it again when it actually releases, because usually when I'm talking about the makeup products, they're coming out fairly shortly, maybe the week of the Will I Buy It, maybe the following week, maybe they just launched when the Will I Buy It comes out. I've just been getting so many tags on this, so I'm like, okay, I need to put it in a Will I Buy It video. So here we go. We're gonna talk about the Too Faced and Kandee Johnson collab. Too Faced is teaming up with Kandee Johnson, who I believe is a beauty influencer. I actually do not follow Kandee Johnson. I think she's like a huge name though. Let me know if you guys follow her. Do I need to start watching her videos? You know, there's just so many like beauty influencers out there that it's so impossible to watch everybody, but let me know. I always love to hear from you guys. They have a really big collection coming out. It includes an eyeshadow palette, a banana pudding, which is a face powder to brighten the face, Candy Glow Luminizer, which is a highlighter stick. There's going to be new Melted Matte Lippies in 4 different shades. And there's also going to be a Black Licorice liquid eyeliner. And it says it'll be available September 3rd online at Ulta Beauty and Too Faced. Let's chat about this. So I have mentioned in a lot of my Will I Buy It videos for several months now that I am in a complicated relationship with Too Faced. Ever since the white chocolate chip palette came out, like just something in me like shifted with Too Faced, and I started kind of paying attention more to what the brand was doing and just things like that that I might not have always have paid attention to. A couple of their past releases have not been great. Like, just me personally, I know a lot of people really love Too Faced. Too Faced was the first high-end eyeshadow palette that I've bought. Like, I've always really liked Too Faced and gone back to Too Faced. Like, the Primed and Poreless primer was my first high-end primer. Like, I was immediately attracted to the Too Faced brand way back before YouTube, before I watched YouTube, before any of that. I just feel like lately, I don't know what they're doing, and I don't know, so many releases are just like falling short, and there's so many unhappy people, and the releases are weird, like the launches are not going smoothly either, and there's new drama this week with Too Faced, and I'm not a drama channel. I don't watch drama channels because it's just not my cup of tea personally, but I am in a lot of like forums and beauty forums, and I've been seeing the chatter about it. I haven't watched the Too Faced Snapchats. I haven't watched Jeffree Star's Snapchats. I haven't really understood what is going on fully because I don't want to engage in that kind of stuff because it's just not my style, but I have an idea of what is going on, and that makes me really sad. I don't understand what's going on with Too Faced as a whole, and it's just made me not want to purchase from them even more. I get a lot of comments when I talk about not wanting to support certain people or certain brands for the behaviors that I see on social media and things like that, and people are saying, well, you don't know the owner of NYX and you don't know what they do, you don't know the owner of this brand or that brand. And that's true, but maybe they choose not to put themselves on social media for that reason, and other people do choose to put themselves on social media, and that means that we do get to see them, and then we do get to make our own decisions from there. So that's just what I have to judge it off of, and just from what I've been seeing lately from Too Faced, and it's not just what I've been seeing from Too Faced, I have bought the new releases from them, and I have been so underwhelmed, returned the makeup, you know, so it's not just because of these other things that are happening. I'm buying the products too, and I'm not happy with them at all, not even keeping them in my collection. Like, just boondoggy, get out of here. I just recently tried like one of their Too Faced like glossy lip injections, and that was in my Sephora Favorites video, and that was horrible. Horrible. I couldn't even keep it on my lips because I felt like my lips were on fire. It was like bizarre. Like, Too Faced is just not doing anything for me lately, and makeup wise, and then when you add in all the other extra stuff that's going on, I'm just disappointed, and it just makes me not really want to purchase from them. I think if I was a huge Kandee Johnson supporter, I still would probably buy this. Like, if Too Faced was teaming up with one of my favorite like ride or die YouTubers that I feel very passionately about, I would highly consider buying it. I don't know if I would be able to though. I would consider it, but I don't know if I would be able to do it. But because I'm not a huge supporter of Kandee Johnson, I do not feel like I need this collection. I don't feel like a lot of the things in the collection are going to be for me. And a putting brightening face powder, I don't think I would like. You know, like maybe the melted mattes I might like. The liquid eyeliner says it has a unique tip, but I don't think I've seen what the tip looks like yet, but that's probably gonna be a no-go for me. The palette just looks like an eyeshadow palette. I don't like, there's nothing in here that makes me super stoked, super excited. A highlighting stick, I don't need one of those. So it's not a collection that I need to buy either. And I don't know, those are just my thoughts on it, and I just kind of want to talk some more. I get a lot of comments when I say things about I'm not buying for this reason or that reason, and people come after me for it, but you guys have to remember that I get to do what I want to do with my money. Just because I'm saying this, it doesn't mean that you have to follow it. If you want every single collection and every single launch that Too Faced puts out, then you guys go ahead and buy it. And I'm not judging you for that, and other people shouldn't judge it. But just because I have my opinions and what I choose to do doesn't make me wrong. It just makes me me, and we get to make our own decisions. I'm not going to be pressured into buying something that I don't want or don't need or don't want to support because people think that I should think a different way. That doesn't make any sense. So that's just my feelings on that, and something that I wanted to explain because I get really bothered when people try to persuade me or tell me that my opinions are wrong. I will never tell someone that their opinion is wrong. If you love the Too Faced White Chocolate Chip Palette, that's fantastic, and I'm so happy it worked for you. A lot of times in the comments, if I review something and I don't love it, people are like, you're crazy, I absolutely love it. I write back, I'm so happy it worked for you. That's fantastic it worked for you. That's awesome, so happy it worked for you. We're all different. We have different wants and needs with our makeup and with our beauty, and it doesn't make anybody wrong. So that's what I want to say. But I was just getting so many tags on it, and even though it's not coming out for September, I don't really understand why there's all this like hype around it, because it's like, what are we supposed to be doing about it right now? But it's coming out September 3rd, so maybe around September, maybe I'll talk about it again and give like more updates and things like that, because I don't think we even have any prices. I'll try to insert in here the best photos that I can get, but I don't see any prices right now. If something comes out within the next week or so, I can put them in the description box. But again, this isn't even coming out until September, so we have a long time to wait for this collection. I appreciate that they're not doing like a real quick launch and we have to decide real fast because I don't like that, but several months seems pretty extreme in my opinion. But at this moment, I believe that I will be passing over the full Too Faced and Kandee Johnson collection. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about this collection. What do you think about Kandee Johnson? Is she one of your favorites that you love to watch and that you love to support? I would love to know in the comments down below what you think. But then after that, that's going to be the last item that I'm talking about in this week's Will I Buy It video. Alright guys, so that's going to be everything for this week's Will I Buy It video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video or you found it helpful or entertaining in some way. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think about all the products that I mentioned, what you will be buying, what you'll be passing over. I read and respond to all of your comments and I appreciate them so much. Of course, let me know what you want to see in next week's Will I Buy It video. You can always leave me some comments down below. You can send them to me on Snapchat. I'm Samantha.March. You can send them to me on Twitter @BySamanthaMarch, or probably the most common way to let me know what you want to see in a Will I Buy It video is just to tag me on Instagram. I'm @MarchBeautyWord. I love chatting with you guys on my social media accounts. I love it so much. So leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I hope that you will consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys real soon in my next one. Bye.